Hi YouTube, this is Hito. I know it's been a while since I've done a Let's Play, but Invisible Ink has full released. I've been playing this game in early access for well over a year. It is a fantastic game, and I'm very happy to now be doing a legitimate Let's Play of it. It's a roguelike game, a squad-based roguelike. XCOM is actually probably the nearest parallel, and of course, there's the question of, is it really a roguelike when it's, not non-modal, and there's the sandboxed game instances, but we're going to say here, it's got procedural generation and permanent consequences for failure, so it gets to be at least a roguelike enough. We're not going to have this fucking argument, okay? But the thing I think that really differentiates it from XCOM is that XCOM, the sandboxing, is also very apparent in that the objectives are very binary. You either succeed or you don't succeed. And then if you succeed, you get to do another mission. You succeed. Yeah, of course, technically you can succeed with someone dying. In practice, you don't lose people that much in XCOM, unless you make a lot of mistakes. And so it's very much about hitting this sort of low floor of expectations. Whereas in Invisible Ink, this is a stealth game. We're going to be doing smash and grab raids, but we're not going to get everything. We're going to have our objective, and we need to do some thieving on top of that. Because if we just go and fulfill our main objectives, we're going to be quite behind the power curve. So what makes this game interesting is there's a very heavy, I'm not going to say push your luck element, but more like you have to figure out exactly how much you can actually get away with when you do these heists. And it's not going to be everything. It's not like every level you can guarantee get every vault. And so because of that, I think it's a lot more interesting and nuanced, because you're not just doing these individual missions in isolation, but you're taking the broader context of the full game to say, well, how many risks should I take? Because losing an agent is pretty much devastating in this game. So I think that's enough preamble, and we're going to go ahead and get started. One cool thing about Invisible Ink's full game now is there's a lot of different modes you can play. I've only played the full Invisible Ink once. I've played the alpha many times. We're going to go ahead and play on Expert. The base difficulty for designing and tuning the game. It does understand you understand the game, so as you guys start playing, yeah, you should go on beginner or experienced. One thing that's important is you see these rewinds and level retries. Level retries, we're not going to really talk about. They just let you retry a level. I've never done a level retry. I likely never will, but it's there for beginner mode. Hooray. If you're just for your first game, you might want to have this to just kind of get your feet wet. But I want to talk about rewinds, because at first, they may make you feel in your gut like it's against the roguelike ethos, right? Where you can rewind to a previous turn. Well, that's not a permanent consequence for failure, but you only get a certain amount of rewinds. And so, yeah, I know the one that feels the most roguelike is playing without rewinds, but I'm actually going to go on record and say that rewinds don't really change the purity of the design here. I mean, in Dungeon Crawl, a blink scroll is quite similar to a rewind. I mean, you don't get to go back in time with your old information, but it's the same, and that it's a panic button that you just get to hold on to, right? And so, I actually don't think having rewinds kills the game that much, and we're gonna play with them, because I want to emphasize to you guys that, yeah, I'm a huge roguelike guy, and I love roguelikes, but I don't feel like Expert Plus is like the only... Oh, that even has rewinds too. But I don't feel like no rewinds mode is necessary for it to be a roguelike. I think that it's fine to have this resource in the game, right? It's still a permanent consequence for failure. You lost your rewind, and if you fuck up twice, then you're out. And so, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and play on Expert here. Another thing about Invisible Ink, we're not going to watch the cutscene. I'm going to leave that as a surprise for you guys when you play. So you get to choose between agents and starting programs. However, this is a sort of metagame progression thing, just to kind of keep it interesting. They don't give you all the choices to start out with. They start you with the starter kit. But the reason they start with the starter kit is that it's a really freaking good starter kit. It's like the it's like the Kestrel and FTL. You're like, oh, this is boring. I want these other ships. And then as you play more FTL, you're like, wait a minute, the Kestrel is one of the best goddamn ships in this game. Similarly, the starting loadout is just really good. And also, I'm going to go on record and say that, yeah, I don't like unlock progression, but here, just to kind of keep it fresh and not give you these options that are hard to use starting out, I think it's fine. I played one game on the full, and I reset my progress. Like, I had everything unlocked in the alpha. and early access. But then I reset my progress and the full game come out, just to get a feel to make sure that they kept it. And yeah, this is one game. This is after one game I unlocked all this stuff, and I unlocked some cool programs I'm not going to show you. So we're going to just, for this game, play with the starting kit, show you guys what the starting kit looks like. I like it. It's really strong and fun, and I got no problem with the starting kit. And yeah, there's going to be this locked stuff, but don't worry about it. It's not a grind at all if you win your game. And if you didn't win your game, then you should just keep playing these guys till you win them. They're really good. Alright, let's get started. So, corporations hit us back, and we need to... Oh my. So, this is the overmap. This is like I said.
Good. I was afraid you didn't...
Invisible Ink. We're going to just skip the story for this. Invisible Ink is modal. So, most roguelikes are non-modal in that they have kind of the one frame and you just sit in it. Whereas this, you have this. It's more like FTL where it's bimodal, where you've got the overmap and then the sandboxed instance levels. So we're going to be going around the world and robbing stuff. And you notice we don't have only one option right now. So executive terminals tell you about new things. So basically you give up getting a huge reward on this level
we found
to get
a
more
lightly guarded executive
places.
Complex here.
Oh,
Get
shut
it.
up. But for the first mission, they make you do a terminal because you don't know where anything else is till you've robbed a terminal. So that's how they work it.
Corporate firewall down. Alarm response.
Hopefully that's enough preamble and you're not super bored, but you have some context.
Bad news, operator. They caught us completely by surprise.
So now we are robbing this place. Our main goal is to just get to the terminals and get out alive. We also want to steal some credits. So we're going to talk about our characters and our programs now. That I wanted to get into this before I really started to explain some stuff because I felt like it would kind of feel without context. So Deckard has an augment, which we will ignore because daemons haven't popped up yet. I'll tell you when they pop up. Oh, can you not see the mouse? I'm looking at my preview window. I'm not sure you guys can see my mouse. It's kind of irritating. Well, at least you can see this thing. Everyone starts with a Neural Disruptor. It knocks out guards for 2 turns, 3-turn cooldown. It's your main tool to get around. Deckard has a cloaking device. He gets to be invisible for a turn or if he attacks. Then we have International. She has a wireless scanner, which pops up when she takes control. It's very strong. It's probably the strongest augment in the game. She can reveal main address and hack these terminals through all, which terminals give you power for Incognita. And she also has this disruptor. So Incognita is our AI construct who lets us hack things. So these we can't hack because these are the ones you hijack to get their power. We can hack the second server terminal, which is like a shop for Incognita programs. In this case, we have 3 slots for programs, but we only have 500 our starting credits. Probably can't afford too much. We're not going to bother hacking that yet. And so we're going to be taking our 2 agents here and moving around. There's also worth noting that there are statistics in this game. They're not that useful. They're mostly there as a cash sink. These stats are worse, like because they cost money to upgrade in the overworld, and they're actually worse than most items. Like in terms of cost, you get less for your money, but they're always there. Is kind of the benefit of them. It's like ship upgrades in FTL. Well, sometimes ship upgrades are the best option. Quite often, I guess, but you understand in FTL that like usually it's a little bit better to get a weapon of the same cost than a ship upgrade. But the ship upgrade is always there. And these are also used because there's many items that require like level 3 speed or level 3 strength to use. So International has a bonus point in hacking, so she gets an extra power when she hacks, which is good because she is the range hacker. Deckard's got an extra point of speed, which is why he's got 9 AP and not 8. So let's go and get started. You generally want to start moving with International because she's got this scanner. And I want to move her forward, so we're just going to go ahead and hack this right now. There's really no reason not to hijack this as well, but I'm just not going to on the off chance that we fill up 20 power. I'm going to hack it as I walk past it. So we're going to peek. Peeking gives you all this cool info, but it also takes 1 power. Yeah, we're just going to hijack this. This is one we're not going to hijack now. And so this is nano files, that's to buy stuff. Well, this is all cool, but I don't want to buy stuff. So we don't know if there's a guard behind here or not. So the main thing about Invisible Ink is not overstaying your welcome. International, if she goes here and a guard comes out this door, she's fucked. If a guard comes out this door, she's fucked. If she's here, then this guard have to see quite a long way to see her. And a guard coming out this door won't see her at all. So she's going to wait here for this turn, I think. And Deckard is going to go investigate this way. So it's always a balance of you need to split your party to cover more ground and actually see some stuff. But then if you split your party, they can't bail each other out. So you kind of want to stay not too close to each other. You're wasting your potential, but not super far either. Oh, this is hidden, so I can't go all the way. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see that door there. We're in trouble. I'm gonna go on ambush, means I'm gonna melee. If a guy comes out this door and walks here, I'll get him before he gets me. If someone comes through this door, Deckard is, well, at least the good news is he can take this diagonal. So if a guard sees you, they'll go on Overwatch, and they'll shoot you if you take an action in their line of sight. But you can take one movement to get out of their line of sight. So I could go here, and he wouldn't see me, but then he'll know I'm there, and he'll chase me, so... Okay, cool. Yep, so the alarm's going to go up, and every 5 increments something bad happens. There's going to be cameras. So see these cameras? Notice how they're just sitting there and they're not on. When we hit alarm level 1, the camera's going to turn on. So ideally we'd like to explore this entire segment by then, so I don't need to waste power to hack these cameras. Oh, okay, cool. So this is the exit, and we're going to need it later. We can't see the camera here, but we can strongly suspect this is a camera giving this sight. So we know there's something that sees this, but we don't know if it's a camera or a person. But it would be kind of weird to have a person just sitting like right here, and we only don't see the corners. So we strongly suspect this is a camera. Now we could spend 1 movement point to be sure of this. And actually I think I will. For a second reason, which I'll tell you. So we're going to do that, and then now when the door's open, our peek shows us more, and we can see this camera. So I have another reason for doing this as well. So we need to hack this camera, so it stops seeing it and we can escape. Now, International, when she comes, which she will need to do because this is the only way out, she'll get that wireless, and we could have seen this camera without spending that AP on the peek. But I happen to know, so that when alarm level 1 we hit, we're going to activate more cameras. And when we hit alarm level 2, we're going to make all firewalls, or all things, take 1 more firewall to break. So this takes 2 power to break a firewall, right? So if I do this now, I'm going to hack it, and it's just mine. And when all firewalls increase by 1, I don't lose the stuff I've already hacked. So that just saved me power in the long run. So we know there's someone back here, and we have to be quite careful. This is what I wanted, and I wanted the mainframe to give me a camera. So I can hopefully start seeing. So I can peek here, and then I'm going to observe. Okay, and we're safe. He's patrolling backwards, so we're good. Now, so if I made him fuss or something, he will go off that path if I give him a reason to. So I can't like barge in or anything, but I know we're good here. And then I'm just gonna have to I'm assuming his patrol is here, and I'm gonna just sneak like back here. I think now that the camera doesn't see me. Yeah, I haven't gotten any bonus money yet, so I still don't want to hack the fabricators really. Ooh, a safe. And I think I saw a camera for a little bit there, but we're going to trigger the skin if there's a camera. Okay. Oh, it was a power supply linked to the P5 grid. So something is being powered by this power supply somewhere on the map, but we don't know where yet. Oh yeah, this is a door that only enemies come out of. What else do I need to explain? Yeah, so you can't interact with this. This is another one of those dead cameras. These are vaults. They've got money in them, which is good, because then we can maybe hack and spend from these nanofabs. So let's take this power. So yeah, I'm really screwed if someone comes out of here, but, I mean, I've got this camera. I think I would have seen their patrol. So we're going to go move to here. Go on ambush. Yeah, I'm in trouble if someone comes out this door, but I don't think that was someone this patrol. And I'm not anywhere close. So if I was like right next to level 2, I would just hack these. But there's no sense in doing it when I'm like, I'll just hack them when I get up to them, unless I get close enough to alarm level 2 that I want to just get a bunch of stuff on my side now. Deckard. Oh, so this is where the executive's gonna be. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't know where he's at, and I couldn't get to a good cover. I could get cover from here, but if he's on the right, like facing the wall here, and then he turns around. Well, I can move, because I can choose which one of these based on where the executive is. And I think one or the other of these is going to protect me. I'm going to risk it.
That's an executive terminal. It still has a solitaire game up on the screen.
Okay, yeah, so no one's in these corners. So I can just go here, hack the terminal, and get the site list. So now I can get...
Good job. You've got the site list. They noticed you poking
I guess
about
if you
and
fail
have
this, you
changed
must
up their
get targets, but a
patrols.
lot
Be
less.
careful
But you
on
want
the
to have
way
as many
out.
targets as possible. Oh shit. So, when you hit the primary objective in these missions, like I just did hitting the site list, there's usually like a random event to mix it up. This is one of the big changes from that early access, which is good because the game was getting a little easy. Unfortunately, now that means this dude's patrol might change, so I might be in trouble here. Wow. Well, I think I'm just gonna duck into here with international. Yikes, 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 yikes. Well, those guards can't make it here for quite a few turns. So I'm just gonna go here and then peek. Yeah, and he's gonna come and I'm gonna knock his ass out. Alright. International. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no way, there's another guard in here. So I'll hack that next turn. Whoa. So yeah, so this power grid is controlling this alarm laser. So I can hack it if I need to get across there. I'll do this in case this guy walks all the way around. I doubt he will though. Funk. It looks like the way he was patrolling actually would have been fine not doing it, but I didn't have the AP to like scout him out. I was at exactly 0 for that peak. And if he had looked this way, obviously it would have been really bad, so that was the right move. So I want to know what's in here, but see this guard, see this 2? So he's only knocked out for 2 turns, but if I keep pinning him, I get extra turns. So I could either drag his body over here. I'm going to do something kind of risky though, which is, so the run action gives you 3 AP, but your movement makes noise. Just because I see 3 guards here, oh no, never mind. I was going to say I don't think there's a 4th guard here, and I still don't think there's a 4th guard here. But I'm looking for the executive who owned that terminal in the first place, because he might have some bonus goodies for me. So, he would hear the noise, and that would be bad. Oh shit. Oh shit, shit. Money, money, money. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be so much money. I'm excited. Budget alarm level 1. This bonus camera's gonna turn on. I'm gonna have 1 turn to hack them. Yep, I'm probably gonna just hack all this stuff and go over here. I got quite a bit of power on my side, and then being able to have my pick with these doors will be useful. So he's gonna wake up, but all he knows is that a guy in here got him, so he'll probably start patrolling here. And this is such a wide room, it's very easy to shoot your guard out. I don't really worry about a guard being hot and bothered around there. Power. That's fine. My stun is 1 turn. Okay, well, I don't know what's in here, but I mean, I doubt there's something super cool hidden in there. It's probably just a room to fuck with me. I'm just gonna walk around to get that safe and then leave. Down to 7 power, which is a little concerning, but not super bad. To be totally safe, I'm gonna go here. I'd probably be fine to just wait here with the sun. It's unlikely both guards would be funneling through here, but it would really suck if they did. And, like, why not? Oh, yeah, I can turn this on because the guards won't trigger this. I think they'll disable it if they walk through it. But regardless, there's no point taking that chance because, like, this is over here, and it's going to take Deckard a decent time anyway, so. I don't need to rush off, so I'm only at I just hit alarm level 1. I'm actually doing quite well. The bad news is these cameras I'm going to need to hack. I'm going to wait on doing it for a little bit, though, just in the hopes that... Oh, there's probably a console. We haven't seen many consoles. I bet this room is watching our console. Well, oh well. I'm low on power, but I've got most of what I need. The main problem is that I want to hack this nano fab, but my power's going to be getting me down a bit here. Oh, sweet. There's a console. Cool, cool. I won't have International's bonus. That's still 4 power. Holy shit, that's really good. Oh, that's excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. International. Oh wait, I had the camera. I'm dumb. I would have seen if there were enemy sightlines here. Take a slow approach. There's no point taking a big risk. You need to get riskier as your alarm kind of escalates. But we just hit 1. We've already found the terminal. Deckard's already getting... It looks like there's no executive here, but there's just 3 safes, which is still pretty fine. And then he's probably going to try to explore this door. I mean, we got so much time. You know what, actually, too? I think there's a guard over here because there's no one here. So let's get some knowledge. No? Okay, I don't know where these guards are, but now I know I can walk really aggressively with International next turn because I know no one's coming from here. And since I'm getting this 4 power, basically it means this safe, hacking it's not going to take any power, so I'm still going to have 6 left for the fabs and stuff. And then I just really hope there's a council over here. I'm still a bit low, but... Worst come to worst, too. When the cameras see you, it alerts the guards that your presence and ups the alarm level. But if we just fucking sprint it through there, we'll probably be okay, honestly. One cool trivia thing is if the camera sees the guard, anyone can spend the AP to predict their movements. In this case, I think I just want to hit up this nano fab and try to get a good thing early. Well, here's what we'll do. Deckard, go here. Hijack. The saves don't, they usually just have money, but they sometimes have loot too. Yeah. Because if that had loot, it may have changed what I purchased. So now, see, this is a good example of why I waited like that. So Deckard is here, and there could be that guard who I hit coming through this door. So I definitely want to be here and not here. I want to be on ambush in case he walks alive. So now I know Deckard's not using his last AP, so he's going to predict this guy's movement. And he's going backwards, excellent. So now the question is, do I want to hack this nano fab? It gets me down to 3 power, which is bad. I get a chance to spend my pretty good money. There's also the secondary server terminal. But that's less important because I'm going to be exploring this room. And presuming there's a console there, I'll then hack this on the backswing to that room. So let's have International go here. It's also super well secure. And hack this nano fab. Okay. So let's look at the cool things we can buy. Titanium rods, your melee weapons, KO for longer. So the thing is, there's this thing called armor in the game, where as we get to higher levels, you're going to need armor piercing 1, 2, or 3 to knock out most guards. So I don't want titanium rods, so I know I'm going to have something with armor piercing as melee. So it's a little early to commit to these titanium rods. Plasma gun, range target, lethal damage, but no armor piercing. It's not bad. Killing is really underrated in Invisible Ink. Like, it does a lot of bad things. It sets off the alarm tracker because of people's heart monitors. But the thing is, you have to keep a KO dude pinned or he wakes up, and dead dudes don't wake up, and that's really useful. I think a lot of the people who play Invisible Ink a lot underestimate killing. Having just said that spiel about kill, I'm not going to buy the plasma gun because it's just not that good of a gun, and I'm not that desperate yet. Lock decoder. Decode and disable lock in 2 turns. Rubbish. A lot of this stuff is just kind of neat, but just nothing worth committing to this early. It's a lot of like charge packs for fill weapons like the plasma gun, that jailbreak speed like that. None of this stuff is bad. It's just not anything I need right now. I'd much rather save my money to try to get kind of an edge early with powerful gear or whatever. Yeah, I'd much rather save all this to try to get a good incognito upgrade at the terminal now.
This get in the area.
Oh, where we stood. Wow, we're smart. Yeah, so Deckard's got enough. Oh no, let's get some 0 AP. That's garbage. Yeah, I can't peek this guy. I'm hoping he doesn't come through because I'd really rather save my shot. Oh crap, I didn't realize that this room is the only way through here. Oh, well, I'm not seen by those cameras though, am I? No, this one would see me. Now this other one doesn't, so I can wait on hacking this other one. Oh, maybe this one wouldn't have even seen me. I can't tell. Regardless, now I know I'm hidden, and I don't need to hack this one yet. Which is good, because I'm down to my last 2 power, and I don't know when you won't need that shit. I'm tempted to just give up on this because there's these 2 cards just
Looking around.
right around here. So Deckard can make it into the safety of this room, but then he can't use his AP to peek this guy, and International has to do it. That's a fair sacrifice, though. I just need to get him in play in case International gets into trouble here. Oh. I think this will be a little bit obscured too. We're dancing with the devil a bit here. Alright. We're gonna keep this risk up though, just because this is like a level 1 mission. And this is, so before I play pretty safe, this is risky business. Okay, this is also where I can't make it through this and there's nothing up. No, actually I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this hack done now. Because we're about to hit the firewall upgrade. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Being down at 1 power is really scary, but there have been very few councils this level. You're not normally this low on power, so.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased. Data security enhanced.
Yep, so let's go try to explore the last little zone here. Well, that guy's not going to be invisible no matter where he's at. Oh, but there's no camera that sees that one, so we can't hack it. He'll just run. There's just, this guy can't possibly make it through all this in a turn anyway, so. I think what I'm going to do here is use Deckard's cloak. Because, so cloaking makes you invisible, but see, oh, this is hidden, crap. I was going to say, but he should, no, so behind the terminal's hidden, but he should see from his perspective the door opening. In which case he'll be like, what the hell is that door? And he'll investigate the door, and we'll just blitz behind him and get this done. I think this is what I want to do. I think he should see the door open and be suspicious.
Did you see that?
Yes! Haha, nerd. Not gonna take him down. Save the takedown to take him down as we're walking to the... I guess International's takedown would be up by then, so I probably could have actually... Oh well. And we're just gonna leave International here, pin in this guy. Oh, she can add to her... Just do 4 KOs on this guy and then not pin him. I'd rather have her keep her stun though if she needs it.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
It's a ghost door. Watch, this is gonna be like nothing after a minute. Oh, yeah, literally just a terminal that I don't... Oh, I do need it now, though, to actually hack that. God damn it. So he cuts it a little close to me here, but he's not going to see me. Having said that, I think this is still a little bit safer for me. Actually, no, fuck. Because he might turn his head. That was probably not actually safer for me.
Stop there!
Yeah, I was wrong. I was thinking. I was looking at the curve of the line and not where his actual eyeballs would be. But,
Damn it, they got away.
eat chunks there. Well, I don't know if he's going to bring a new guard in, because he raised the alarm there, so that was bad, but whatever, I played a bit sloppy, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, these are both great. I think I gotta go with Abacus 2.0 though. 6 starting power. I'm okay with that. Kinda want Wisp 2, but then you only have 5 slots for programs total. Plus I want to save some money in case there's a great now if I have to start on next level. Yeah, so watch this trick. So he sees me there, and now I'm going to go here and remain hidden, ambush, and he's gonna go like, "Hey, where are you?" And then we're just gonna walk this way. So that was a mistake in that I didn't mean to do it, but it actually is gonna be it's a pretty smart way to play this.
Look at him. What was that? Investigating.
Level 3.
Oh,
Additional guard patrols.
they improved the peripheral visions of the
Vision
guys.
recommended.
So he's gonna notice me go here, but he's not gonna. I'm not gonna be in his vision, so he's not gonna get a shot off on me. He's gonna be alerted to the square. Oh wait, but Deckard is in trouble here. Oh, this is actually getting to be a mildly bad situation. Alright, this is gonna take a bit of finesse here. Yeah, I think I gotta knock him out so Deckard is on the map. Pass card I never needed. Pass cards open up these red doors. I forgot to explain that, I think. Not these red doors, which are only openable by enemies, but like this door. I guess there's another one on this level. Alright, now that two cards in play. So I think what happens here is International, he's down for 2 turns, and that's going to be totally irrelevant to this game now. He needs to be pinned, and I'm hidden here anyway. And now Deckard goes here. His stun's back up, and so if I need to, he runs back in and gets International in play, otherwise we just both leave. Yeah, that was kind of bad play by me, but it didn't matter. I forgot to hit M and it didn't matter. Good night. So there you go. You see, sometimes you play sloppy, but it doesn't matter if you just keep a cool head. 2 turns is relevant. So now our last danger is basically just if this dude ever gets off his ass and comes into this room. So Deckard's gonna... Well, I guess now he can't really stun, so it's not like getting him in play helps a lot anyway. He can't save or shit right now. Well, I guess him being there means I can get the, even if he wasn't a camera range, I could have gotten the predict, which is actually pretty useful. Because that determines what we're going to play here. Sheesh. So International's going to have a disruptor in 1 turn. She's the closer one. Let's see what happens.
Investigating the area.
Alright, yeah, so we can both make it through. And then International will just be waiting here with her stun. If he comes in this room. We made it. Not the cleanest play at the end there. I was just kind of distracted talking, but it doesn't matter. Whatever though. It's probably good if I fuck up a couple times just so you can see what recovery play looks like. Yeah, this time I did not mess up the reactive ambush. Yeah. I think we already robbed this guy, right? Yeah. Goodbye forever.
That contact list will prove invaluable when planning our next move. Excellent work.
Yeah, it was excellent. Thank you. There's 4 guards. They're all alerted at some point. We hacked everything but one camera. Yep, we gained 77% through safes. We gained 220 through stealing from guards. And we spent 550 on our Abacus 2.0.
I've re-established contact.
So monsters, friendly shop. And I have options for what to do. And we also have
I'm taking a
monster
big
something
risk
stuff to
selling to
sell.
you right now, so don't make me regret it.
Oh, so Vault access cards. It's like a 2-part mini game. where you have to find a vault access card in one level and then a vault in a different level. I don't know why I said minigame. But yeah. Ooh my god, look at how close all this shit is. Oh, it looks like there's a minimum of 5 hours no matter where you go. That's annoying. Probably makes sense though. So normally my first upgrade I like to do is just upgrading hacking once more in International. So she gets 2, because she has such an easy time finding terminals, like getting 2 bonus on everyone really helps out. In this case, since our literal first item was Abacus 2.0, we're actually really okay with our power situation. So I'm not going to do that. So now we have 4 different options. We have another executive terminal to get even more options. Nanofab Festival, which Nanofab's are those shops. There's just a Nanofab with like 16 things in it. Is on this level. Server farms are just like that incognita thing, but with like 12 options to buy or whatever. But then detention's cool because it's either another agent, which is amazing, or it's a person of interest. And if we get them out, we're gonna get a huge bounty from like their family or whatever. So in this case, this is also a level 2, which means it'll be a little more well guarded. These are all level 1s. We're just gonna go here, try to get the money, and then either jump to the server farm or the terminals.
Detention centers hold high-value human
I mean, if we get another
assets
agent,
for
I'm totally fine with another
interrogation
agent,
and
but
deprogramming.
also the
They
money
may
would help
be
a lot too
intercepted
if we do
invisible
it
agents
before
on
we go in
site.
a big shop place. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, there's different corps that own the different ones now, and like this FTM. You know,
Acquired. Ready.
I do different things. Well, now the problem is if I hack this, I'm gonna be at like close to full power. Let's move actually 67. I guess I'm gonna scan this one. I need to not scan this one until I find more stuff to hack. Yep, this would be dangerous to go through. Oh wait, damn it, she's in the way now though. I'm gonna put her here so that this Deckard can make it behind this, and then this just gets some more in play. This is kind of dangerous because they might see, depending on how the angles work out, but not that dangerous. So before he wastes an AP on peak, we're going to start having International do the walk. Because if there's a camera, then she's just going to hijack it anyway. Another goddamn... So we need to wait on taking these now because of Abacus. Oh, this is really thin. This could be a human and not a camera. I'm worried. I'm not going to do anything else this turn.
Warning.
Okay, that's just these consoles. Oh, this is really irritating, actually. Abacus is actually hurting me, well, not hurting me, but like I'm gonna be full capped on power next turn. And like there's just this bounty of 6 power in here, so Deckard just needs to run and find stuff to hack. Just get the hacks done. Okay, well it didn't move. It could be a stationary guard still, but now I'm gonna risk it. And if it is a guard, I'm just gonna cloak and go through. Oh, it is a camera. Excellent. Because now I'll do this. Yeah, and I'll do this. Here. Perfect. This. And now, thanks to that, I'm at 12 power. International can advance. Without me wasting a bunch of fucking power for no reason. So there's not a guard who's going to be coming from here. So I'm only worried about a guard from this door at this point. So this is fine. So back on. I don't think this turn this one actually does anything. There's laser beams that kill, and then turning those on and off strategically can and has bailed my butt out of some bad situations. Basically. Oh, I should have ambushed. Sometimes I forget how fast guards... Not fast, but like how far their movement can actually take them sometimes. Okay, so this is the jail. But there's going to be 2 guards that show up here. So I actually need to abandon this for the short term. And we need to just do the jail together and then look for the exit together in this place. If Deckard looks for the exit now, International like just doesn't have enough manpower to handle the jail here. So let's go into this stuff. The good news is I got these cameras, so I'll know if they're up to any funny business. No, this actually stops the guys from moving through it, but on the off chance it does. And International do something. So this is noticed, but not by him, but by him. So I'm gonna get noticed to get the one. There's another guard we can tell, like behind here, and we want him to notice. Oh, I guess technically, so you guys know, like the reason I know it's not a camera, partly because it's in the center, partly because the jail always has a warden. We're gonna do this. Just get it done because we have so much power. Yes, we want to get noticed by this one guy, so we can knock his ass out. Also, the jail is done in a specific size where the guard can't. He makes it right here in the first turn. It's kind of annoying actually, but it is what it is. Which is why it's better if you can make it to here after you alert him. But I'm just gonna get him moving. So we're gonna set up International's ambush. Is this dude just stationary? Fuck. You're useful. You're helping. Yeah, International's gonna be the one to ambush because Deckard's faster, and then Deckard's gonna run in and spring out the jailed guy. International's
Looking. Stop.
What?
Alarm level 1.
Did I turn off or ambush or something?
Additional cameras activated.
Huh.
Surveillance
Well, I guess I'm
level
wasting
increased.
Deckard's. You can't knock out someone who's looking at you. Well, now even though it has to be International that goes through now. Hey, you can fix my. I have no idea if I can even make it to this one. but, like, I'm at-
Incognita has detected an agent
It's not-
currently logged as MIA.
Oh shit.
They would
that's
be an
awesome.
incredible asset if you can get them
I'm not gonna
back
bail him
on
out
the
till
team.
this turn, cause actually no, I don't have a guarantee right now. The guard's gonna, or even if I do bail him out, it could be that event that retrains the guards, and then I would be in some bad trouble actually. So no, I have to wait until next turn when International can take her full movement to bail him out in case the event happens that makes the guards like reorient themselves. I hope I find a security lock to get into the door. Hopefully this guy's got one, yeah. It's gonna be really good for him though. So now International will bail him out. Okay, that didn't wake up the guard. That being said, now I really want to get a lock to get through this door, because there's probably an alternate way around, but this will just be faster and better, so we're actually going to knock him out anyway. Yes. Shalene, go here. She needs to keep pinning him for a turn, so Shalene the pass card. So we know no guards, so it doesn't matter that we're not hidden because we know there's no guard threat. Okay, yeah, it takes extra AP to. Yeah, I'm not gonna quite make it out, so I'd rather pin this turn and then next turn fix it. And then next turn Shalene is gonna pin, and Deckard is going to get the safe. These cameras doing so much work. Just let me know this guy is just not a threat. So can Shalene make it? He makes it here with 1, so yes. Once Deckard moves off the body, you can do it. So Deckard's gonna move here. Shalene, go here. And give him pass card. So this is the problem with getting new agents, is they don't have any like neural disruptors and stuff to start, which is why it's nice to have a bit of a credit bank at all times in the detention, because if you get the person of interest, you get credits, but if you get Shalene, I really want to focus on getting him some sort of weapon. Also note, he does have his augment, whereas his ranged weapons have +1 armor piercing automatically, which is just really useful. Can you stack them? No, just okay. So yeah, now this is, yeah, and then I'll move here, and then and then next turn, like he'll wake up when I'm just, oh, awesome. Oh, brilliant. And you, yeah, International, just chill here this turn. Let's figure out his Stationary. Lovely, lovely. It's a little too dangerous to go through here. I'm just gonna wait at this door. I know this guard's not gonna... Actually, there's technically nothing stopping him from making it here this turn. This is actually safer. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could open the door. I guess there could be someone else. I mean, they're both super safe, and it's just which one of these is marginally a little safer to be in. I think it's this one. I think this one is a little less likely to be seen. Plus, it gets me closer. Like, it's just more useful. So we already bailed out... Yeah, we're not even at 2 yet. We've already bailed out Shalim. Our power is excellent thanks to that Abacus. Oh, and we're at 1 off now, though, so let me... Safe, secured, see if I can find anything else this turn. Yeah, why don't I just take this guy out and we'll just all go through this door. This seems like the smartest way to do it. Pass card we can give to a different person. International can run this turn also, which is nice. We can leave those guys alive. We're not coming back here. Yeah. This is also just nice. I was hoping there was the off chance I would see, if there was any last things to hijack. Okay, so my disruptors are in a bad way right now. That's the bad news here. I don't have much knockout power left. But I think I pretty much knocked it out. There's like a Shalim is kind of worthless right now. He can't really do much, so I think I'm just gonna leave him to pin that guy. Probably use my cloak to steal this. Alright. That's very likely a guard and not a camera. We're gonna find out if it's a camera very shortly. Yeah, 17. I can just hack both of these. What to do about this asshole is a little harder. So hopefully there's a weapon here for Shalim. I got 15,000, so pass card. I doubt it's gonna matter, but maybe it does. Maybe this saves something later on. Oh, this is just really cramping my style though. This door I've noticed.
What hit me?
Visible ink kitchen. I guess I'm just gonna get noticed and then just like overshot or shoot or something.
You see that?
This is gross, but there's like no way to not be. Oh shit, it's actually even being watched and not noticed. Fuck off. Yeah, here's how we're gonna do this then. You get out of the doorway for Deckard. We're going to just have this be the cloak turn. You can't knock out this turn, but just get him on the other side, so even if he like sees our national or whatever, we can smack him out. And just so I can just start exploring and just get the fuck out of here. Snail fab. Just for the tempo, I'm gonna gain this turn. This is worth it. Okay, a regular neural disruptor. When you stim, you go invisible, but you get power. Stims are useful, but yeah, none of these are just. I guess I'll just get a basic disruptor for Shalim, but It just bothers me to buy a basic disruptor for 500 credits. Because pretty soon I'm going to want like armor-piercing disruptors and stuff. And I'll just give Shalim my old disruptor. Yeah, I think I may have talked myself out of getting a disruptor for Shalim. Because as soon as I get a better one for either people, I'll just give him one of my old ones instead of selling. But then it just makes him useless in like the next couple of missions, right? I really wanted there to be like a gun here for Shalim or something. But all this is just kind of bad stuff. That's why I want to start going to level 2s so I can actually spend my money and get cool stuff with it. I think I'd actually rather go here. Just get this safe out of the way and not break the team up too much. I was thinking this is going to stop pinning him and Shalim's going to just get this door. Is this little solo assignment? Yeah, I don't think I want to buy a basic disruptor for Shalim. I'm just really frustrated there's no better ones. Because that cloak was persist through the guard's turn. Yeah, at this point now. Stop pinning. Just see if there's anything cool usually. We know there's no guard, because if there's any guard ahead this is patrol. We have had so many turns seeing it. I mean, plus we know it's this guy, right? I guess I could just have Deckard break him. That might be smartest too. Let's first see what this is. This is probably an empty room, but I've got so much power, and you get credits. Oh, that's right, you don't get credits based on map exploration anymore. But at least let me confirm that that's a dead end and that's not nothing. Yes, I think the smartest play here is for Deckard to do the knockouts so that International gets a full movement instead of just sitting doing nothing. Plus it gets International out of this room, which is going to be a dangerous room, decently. So move here, then International pass, and then he's going to go back to center. Oh, perfect. What the heck? Why is that camera missing? Well, I finally did it. There's so much stuff here that I'm 2 power even with Abacus. So, I'm still fine I didn't take the hacking upgrade though. It's the find a council, just wait 2 turns so I can get it. Yeah, don't go in here till next turn. So there's no way to hide from that. Oh wait, no, is this just a tactical view? Oh, that is it. Okay, sure then. You can also make walls down. Yeah, you can do walls down, and you can do tactical view, which is walls down plus more stuff. Okay, Deckard, go back to pinning. Sweet. So the exit, like this, we've seen so much level. I like to do this room.
Oh, what happened?
Yep. That being said, I'm just one more turn to get this last safe, so why not? I'm so rich. Does that mean I should get a disruptor for Shalim just 'cause I'm so rich? I mean, it's only a loss of, because I can sell it for half once I get a better one. So it means basically I'm losing the 250 credits, but you know what? If Shalim can get like 1 safe that he couldn't have gotten because he can knock somebody out, right? Then suddenly it's like a worthwhile expenditure. I think I'm gonna just get the disruptor for Shalim. I'm so rich, right? Like, as soon as I get a better one, yeah, losing 500 is bad, but when I think I was losing 250, which is what it will be, because I'll just sell my spare disruptor or keep it in the bank for when I get a 4th agent. Because now I get a 4th agent. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. There, just confirm this is empty. It is. Sweet. Next turn we're gonna rob that safe and get the hell out of Dodge. God, this is. I said you can't always get all the safes, but I think I had a perfect this time, right? I've seen every spare, which is not relevant anymore because you don't get paid. There's now an augment that lets you get paid for exploration, but it's not the default. Every safe. I think I hacked everything. Yeah, I did. Kill me. good round. I didn't randomly fuck up like I did last time. Oh, that's really bad. I have a huge stack of cash to get something really nice.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard.
Alarm level 3.
I think you lose money for alarms, so it's a shame I couldn't win that turn. Oh, if I had ran, I actually probably could have too. Oh well. Pass guard's already
Nice
near
work,
the level.
operator. We don't leave our people behind.
think I
They're
mentioned
much
that in
more
case I didn't.
useful under our control.
And yeah. Yep.
Me and Gladstone go way back. She ever tell you how we met?
Yeah.
I was her chief tech officer in the Pan-Euro Cyber Interdiction Force. We put up a good fight, but it was a
Oh yeah, and he has an
cause.
extra point of strength, which means
In the
you
end,
carry 4 things like becoming
corporations just
encumbered.
had the most toys.
Encumbrance means you lose 1 AP for everything in a red slot. Yeah, and he's got the Pearson scanner, so we really want to get him again.
Pattern analysis inconclusive.
You're inconclusive. Alright, so I think I'm going to call the video there. I think next time we're going to hit up... It's actually quite tough. We're really rich, so we kind of just want to get all this cool stuff from a nanofab vestibule, but it's a level 2, and we got level 1, so we might just do this. If there were no limits, like if this was 1 hour, but I'm pretty sure it's hard cap, like the minimum's 5. So it's really hard to say what we want to do here, and I'll have to think about it. But we're doing pretty well. We got just a huge amount of credits that'll make us stronger. But yeah, we haven't spent those on anything that really strengthens our position. Like we want to start getting something that gives us armor piercing, things that like deal with the advanced threats we're gonna start seeing. All we have for that so far is this abacus, which means that in situations where there's a ton of like bad enemies, like or bad terminal things, this is useful. But we saw there that that's not hugely efficient. It's helpful. But so yeah, that's Invisible Ink, and when we come back, we're gonna just keep on with this playthrough.